What's up, guys? Joshua, Navigate the Wild, and today we are making elk heart jerky. Let's check it out. All right, there's really no right or wrong way to do this. I've actually never done this with an elk heart. I'm treating this like any other heart, but it's the size of a Nerf football. So there's quite a bit of white cap on this, and most of the time we will, cut this off. A buddy of mine went out last year, got an elk, and brought back the heart for me. And I made jerky out of one, and then I saw his son the other day, and his son's like, hey man, I've got this heart, and I don't know what to do with it. Do you want it? And I said, yeah, I'll make jerky out of it. So what we're going to do here is we're going to take this white hard piece off as best as possible. We're going to trim it off. And then I'm going to take a brisket knife, and I'm actually going to cut this thing in half. We're going to clean up the insides a little bit. And then what we're going to do, slice it down the middle. And then I'm going to take and make really nice long cuts like this. And it's going to give us nice pieces, but it'll be half of it. So I'll get a little more jerky out of it. Last year I just made big discs, and it just didn't go as far as I would have liked it to go. It was actually a really nice treat when I was out hunting in Georgia. So I've always really enjoyed heart, whether it be from deer or pigs. This is probably about 1.5 pounds of heart. All right, I've cut the heart in half, and that's kind of what you have inside. So we're going to clean all this out. All of that's going to get cleaned out. What I've got now is the pieces trimmed up as much as I want them to be trimmed up. They're cut in half. They're cleaned out. And what we're going to do, because it's going into a dehydrator, these pieces are going to shrink. So I'm going to cut them pretty thick into strips like that. Maybe 1/4 inch in thickness, just like that. All right, so we got all the heart laid out. We're going to season it up. So this is the blend that I'm going with, but you can't really go bad with salt, pepper, and garlic. So I'm just going to sprinkle it on everything. I usually do this part over the sink. That way if I make a mess, I don't have to clean up. Just wash it down the drain, flip it over, do the same thing. All right, all this stuff is moving pretty quick. That's what our elk meat looks like. I don't want to drop any of it. I don't like to crowd a tray. I like that air to really be able to flow. After 10 hours at 158 degrees, I think it was. I don't know, it's late. I'm tired. 10 o'clock. There you have it. Really, really good. Firm, but chewy still. You can bite through it. Salty. The garlic gives it a nice spice, but because it's dehydrated, it gives it a nice little kick to it. No gaminess, really. I gave some to my neighbor, Mr. B. I didn't tell him it was elk heart, and he loved it. So that's always the test. You give it to somebody that doesn't know what they're getting involved in. That is good. Elk heart jerky. Navigate the Wild.